Okay, so you send over this investor brief for a company called DentalDNA.
Yeah.
Um, and it really caught my eye.
Right.
It's so the core idea, as I understand it, is this personal dental health platform.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people listening are probably thinking, well, what is that?
Right.
What problem are you trying to solve?
Yeah. So I think we all know the feeling of, kind of going to the dentist
Yeah.
and maybe not really knowing, like,
Yeah.
what's going on.
Like what they're even saying.
Yeah, exactly. And you get that sheet of paper at the end.
Right, right.
And you're like, I don't really know what any of this means.
Or, you know what I hate is you go to a new dentist
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, can I have my records from my old dentist?
Yeah.
And it's always this whole thing.
It's like pulling teeth.
It is like pulling teeth. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And they're never digitized.
Right.
It's always like on paper or something.
Yeah. Or they'll send you a CD-ROM.
Oh my God, a CD-ROM.
Right. In 2025. Yeah.
Like who even has a CD drive anymore? So
Exact.
they're really trying to solve that problem.
Dental records are a mess.
Yeah.
They're siloed in each office.
Yeah.
Most patients don't even have like easy access to them.
Only 15% of dental practices had like a patient portal where you could even get your records.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's really behind the times compared to other healthcare.
Yeah. You're switching dentists. You can't get your records. So what happens?
Yeah, you end up getting the same x-rays over and over again.
Exactly.
They have to like start from scratch.
Right. And it's not just a hassle. It's also like a health risk.
Yeah.
You're getting all this extra radiation.
It's true. Yeah, and they talk about with health records, it's still so clunky.
For sure. So
Yeah.
so they're tackling that data portability issue. And then the other piece is this communication problem.
Yeah, and they give a really interesting example in the brief.
Okay.
They said, imagine, you go to the dentist and they say, oh, you have, an incipient occlusal carries on number 3.
Right. And I think most people hearing that are like, yeah, what does that even mean?
Right, it's like a foreign language.
Right. It's total jargon. And then you're kind of embarrassed to ask.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just kind of nod along like, yeah, sure.
Right, right. And what they're saying is, in plain English, that basically means you have a small cavity starting on an upper molar. They actually make a really compelling case that this kind of lack of clarity
Okay.
can have real consequences for people's health.
How so?
Well, if you don't really understand what's going on,
Right.
you're less likely to take it seriously.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You might be like, oh, it's just a little thing. I'll deal with it later.
Why?
And then, it turns into a bigger problem.
Right. And you end up in the emergency room.
Exactly. And that's actually a huge cost to the healthcare system. I mean, it's billions of dollars a year
It's crazy.
just on preventable dental emergencies.
So it seems like this is a really important problem to be addressing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you can empower patients to understand their dental health better
Right.
and take action early on, you can potentially avoid a lot of those downstream costs.
Totally. So that's the problem they're tackling.
Yeah. So to recap,
Okay.
the problem is dental records are a mess.
Okay.
They're hard to access.
Right.
Communication between dentists and patients is often confusing.
Yep.
And this leads to people not getting the care they need.
Right.
And it ends up costing everyone more in the long run.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the problem. Now, what's the solution?
Right. So their solution is this platform called DentalDNA.
Okay.
And the basic idea is to give you like a personal dental health record that lives in the cloud.
Okay. So kind of like a one-stop shop for all your dental information.
Yeah, exactly. And because it's in the cloud, it's accessible from anywhere.
Right. So no more like calling your old dentist and begging them to fax you your x-rays.
Right. No more CD-ROMs.
Exactly. So how does this actually work in practice?
Okay, so they have a whole suite of features. One of the core ones is this thing they call the Universal Dental Records Wallet.
Okay.
And basically, it allows you to upload or import all your dental records from any dentist you've ever been to.
Okay.
And it all gets stored securely in the app.
So you're the one who owns and controls your data.
Exactly. It's like, having your own personal health library.
I love that.
Right. And they emphasize that everything is encrypted.
Okay, so that means...
It's protected. It's not just floating around out there on the internet for anyone to see.
Right, and that's something I know a lot of people are concerned about these days with all the data breaches and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
So you've got your records all in one place, but how does that actually help you? Like, what can you do with this information?
Well, one of the things they highlight is this idea of personalized insights.
Okay.
And they're using AI for this.
Okay, so we're getting into the AI part of it.
Yeah, exactly. So one example is they have an AI symptom checker.
Okay.
So let's say you have a toothache. You can go into the app and tell it what your symptoms are.
Okay.
And the AI will take into account your dental history, any
Right.
records you've uploaded, and it'll give you some potential causes.
Okay, so it might say, well, based on your history, it could be this or it could be that.
Exactly. And it can even give you some guidance on, how urgent it is to see a dentist.
Well, that's really interesting.
Yeah, so it's not meant to replace a diagnosis from a real dentist,
Right.
but it can give you some more information to help you make decisions.
Yeah, I can see that being really useful. Like if it's the middle of the night and you're not sure if you need to go to the emergency room or if you can wait till morning.
Oh, right, exactly. And they also talk about using AI to analyze your dental images.
Okay, so like your x-rays.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
for example, the AI might be able to spot a subtle change in an X-ray
Okay.
compared to a previous one that a human eye might miss.
Oh, wow. So it's like having a second set of eyes.
Exactly.
So that's the AI side of things, but they're also focused on education, right?
Yeah, absolutely, because having all this information is great,
Yeah.
but if you don't understand it, it's not that helpful.
Right, it's just more jargon.
Exactly. So they have a feature called interactive treatment education.
Okay.
And this basically takes all the complex clinical stuff and makes it understandable for the average person.
Okay.
So you might get like 3D diagrams of your teeth
Okay.
or simple explanations of what your diagnosis means.
Right.
And they also have a library of educational videos and tutorials.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's like having a dental health teacher right in your pocket.
Yeah, I love that. And, we were talking earlier about how dental care can feel really impersonal sometimes, like you're just kind of in and out of the chair.
Yeah.
It seems like this can really help to personalize the experience.
Yeah, for sure. And they actually cite a statistic in the brief that something like 70% of patients.
Okay. Want more personalized healthcare experiences.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So it seems like they're really tapping into something there.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've covered a lot of ground here.
Yeah, we have.
We talked about the problem, the solution.
But I think it's really exciting.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, this could really be a game changer for dental care.
I think so. I mean, it has the potential to really empower patients
Yeah,
and make the whole experience more transparent and personalized.
and more efficient.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it could even save money in the long run.
Yeah, by encouraging preventative care.
Exactly.
So I'm really interested to see how this develops.
Mm.
So for those of you listening out there,
Yeah.
um, what do you think about all this? Does this sound like something you'd be interested in using?
Yeah, I mean, and would you trust a platform like this with your dental records?
Would you feel more comfortable going to the dentist if you had all this information at your fingertips?
Yeah. And what about the AI stuff?
Yeah. Do you think that's helpful or is it kind of creepy?
Yeah, it's a big question.
It is a big question, and there are no easy answers.
But it's a conversation worth having.
Absolutely. So thanks for joining us for this deep dive into dental DNA.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.